Hello everyone, we are back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We're still playing as Ark, the military recruit. I did not drop my stuff in between sessions, which is what I said I would do. I actually went and got myself dinner in real life. Don't know why I brought the cheese back when we're lactose intolerant. And because I went to get food, I forgot. So just gonna have to deal with that, I guess, and we're gonna have to, I don't know, we could make some conversation while we're doing this. How are you guys doing? Oh, that's good, that's great. Oh yeah, oh, that's crazy. Okay, I'm okay. So it's about 70 degrees at my house right now, which is pretty peculiar given that there's still snow on the ground in some places. And yeah, drives me nuts because people still, you know, they're like, global warming's not real, you know? Oh, you know, we're just getting record amounts of rainfall, and it has nothing to do with, you know, nothing to do with what does global warming have to do with precipitation? And then fucking Donald Trump on Twitter, you know what? I apologize, we're not going to get into politics in our Cataclysm game. I think we're going to go check out this bottom house, but we're going to do so from the rear because we don't want those 50 caliber. We see a rattlesnake. Where do we see a rattlesnake? We don't want those 50 caliber turrets targeting us. I still feel like they have incredible range. Oh, did we already search this house? Oh, is it one? It's one house, but it displays as two houses? Or they're somehow connected. Okay, so we've already explored this house, so I guess we'll go north. Why don't we check out the cemetery? I don't know that I've been to a cemetery in the game. I'm sure there's not great loot there. Does this get water in it? It did. Good. Nice source of fresh water. Not clean, but, you know, half the battle. Is there even a building? There is a small building that we can investigate. Also a shovel, which we will definitely take. We already have a trowel, but what am I looking at? Corpse-filled pit. Oh, that sounds bad. A handgun for some reason. Just in case of zombie apocalypse, the gravekeeper kept a pistol on hand. Always nice to see a zombie prepper. I think we're going to head just to our west here and check out this first house. It appears to be a lot of glass, which I don't like. There's a tire. What is all this? A tire, a lighter, and various ropes. Did this come off of my vehicle when I crashed it? I don't think so. We'll take the jack. We'll take the cookies. I don't really understand what I'm looking at right there. It's a bit peculiar. Let's edge ourselves over here. Crawling zombie. Not a concern. Smoker is a concern. I saw a second zombie in the smoke, I think. So we're going to be a little careful about this. We're going to try to get him when he comes to the edge without us being enveloped in the smoke. We're running and he's still keeping up with us pretty handily. Maybe because the smoke is interfering with our stamina. We did not kill him. Feeling a little congested. Yeah, it's about 70 degrees today. Actually cooked dinner on the grill. Had hot dogs and hamburgers for dinner. Another brainless. So I created this zombie like 2 days ago, and I'm a little concerned by how much I'm seeing it in these spawns. It was meant to be along. So the brainless is meant to be around the same spawn frequency as the crawling zombie, but we've only seen one crawling zombie and we've seen about 4 of these brainless zombies. So I'm a little worried that I went a little overboard with the spawns. So that may be something that will need addressed. How did you rip my torso? I'm pretty sure it said Oh yeah, my Molly pack. That's not good. It seems like no matter what I'm wearing, they always manage to hit my pack. And I don't know if they've coded it to intentionally do that, but I friggin' hate it. Kill this crawling idiot. Nothing good on him. Okay, now we can check the house. Oh, there's a cat to the south. That's not a huge concern. What? A locked wire gate. That should be smashable. Locked. Open that. I did not have my headphones on, and now I do, and I'm hearing the heartbeat, so hopefully that wasn't too loud while we were playing. Various food items. Some random stuff we're finding here. A faux fur hat. Never noticed that before. In game, that must be a newer item. When I say newer, I mean within the last like 6 months. I haven't really played in about 6 months. I keep up with the forums as best I can. I usually check in. My dogs are barking because nobody in the house ever tells them to stop. So if they let them outside and they just bark their little heads off, even if it's 2 or 3 in the morning, they just let them go, because God help them if they want to train the dogs instead of just letting them do whatever they want. Yeah, they're barking. I guess I should probably stop recording and take a break until they're done. And then they just laugh about it, like it's okay to just, it's a dog. The dog will learn. If you teach the dog will learn new behavior because it's a dog, and it's kind of what they do. They're very trainable, but nobody bothers. So everything we're finding does not fit us. Oh, there is a dress shirt that fits us. So what we're going to do is we're going to wear the dress shirt. Oh, which barely did anything at all for our arms. Our arms are so cold. I don't understand. Is it related to our blood loss? Why does it say poor fit? I just picked it up and it said it's not a poor fit. I literally... Am I crazy? Did it not just say there was a dress shirt here that was a poor fit, and there was a dress shirt here that was not a poor fit? Did I put on the wrong one? I did. That's on me. Okay. So if we look at our arms, okay, so it auto put that over top, which is good. I don't understand why our arms are so cold. Is it just blood loss? Does it not cover, does the dress shirt not cover the, well, it does, because it just showed us that it does. Computer world, no thank you. I already looked at this. I mean, we could take the sweater and then refit it if we're able, which would give us some warmth, but yeah, I'm a big proponent of teaching your pets things, and not just letting them be, because we have a couple neighbors who, the same thing, they just let their dogs bark. They like leave and all day their dog barks, and it's like, if you had trained your dog a little bit, it would know that barking is not an acceptable response to being alone. But because they're smart animals, right? I've loved dogs. I've been around dogs my entire life, and I just feel like you should put a little effort in to train your dog. It's like, what's the point of having a subservient creature if it's just going to do whatever it wants and not listen to you anyway? Did we unload that? We did. Isn't the point to be a master of a creature? I mean, yes, companionship and love and all that good stuff, but also it's a dog, and I feel like part of the fun of having a dog is teaching your dog and teaching it how to do things, and they're smart animals. If you wanted something dumb that's not going to listen to you, you should have got a cat, because cats are the worst. We also have a cat. I'm not a fan of it, but we have a cat. I just don't like, so here's my philosophy, right? We're going to get into some stuff that's going to make the internet hate me because they all love cats. But let me tell you my philosophy on cats and dogs. So, hello, Crow. You're an ominous omen of awful things to come, I imagine. I'll mark this as searched. What's over here? A park, an outdoorsman shop, and a pavilion. Let's check out the outdoorsman shop. Sun is going down. Oh, cattails. We're gonna leave them, I think, because our inventory is very full. Maybe we should head back to base before. Well, we'll just check it out because there's not often a ton of inventory in these places. My philosophy on cats and dogs. If you have a dog, most dogs in the world, a longbow, we might have to, I mean, we're a rifle character, but we might check out the longbow. We already have modern riflemen. Tin plate, that's a column. If you have a dog, basically every dog in the world, you go over to your friend's house or your parents or whoever, and they have a dog. What's the first thing the dog does when you arrive? It runs up to you. It's excited. It puts its head in your lap. It's, drooling on you. It's showing you the love, right? Can we grab these? We can. Showing you the love, right? Tail wagging, very excited, very obvious that it's friendly and likes you and all that good stuff. What happens when you go to someone's house and they have a cat? Well, first of all, their house smells like cat pee and cat shit. Pretty much no matter what, because it seems impossible. Our inventory is very full. Literally, we are at capacity for leaders, so I don't think we're going to grab that. For now, we're going to head back to base. Yeah, so you walk into a cat's house. First thing you notice, they have a cat because you can smell it in their walls, in their curtains. No matter what you do, cat urine and whatnot. Number two, as opposed to the dog, the cat just sort of looks at you and stares at you. Then it turns its back on you and walks away and says, you know what, I don't want to deal with you. I'm just going to go poop on the inside of this person's house. That's it. Cats don't care. Cats don't like people. Cats are awful. They're aloof. They're not. I want an animal that's going to love me. I don't want an animal that's going to treat me like I'm a subservient asshole who has to clean up its shit. And, worth pointing out, only domesticated animal that's going to poop in a box in your house. You know? Just not a fan. Not a fan of cats. Never understood why people love cats so much. I was a dog kid. I grew up with dogs. I love dogs. Not a cat guy. I'm going to keep the refillable lighter because it's refillable. We're going to drop all of our tools. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't hate cats or anything. I don't want people to think like, oh, this guy hates cats. Oh, he's a monster to cats. No, I mean, we have a cat and I take care of it as necessary. I just don't love it as much as I love my dogs. Okay, we've dropped everything and we are ready to head back out to scavenge. I apologize. I may need to edit some of this out. The people in my house are being extremely loud right now. So I may have to cut some things out. Yeah, I don't hate cats. I just, I don't have the same bond with cats that I do with dogs. We have a cat that, to my understanding, I'm not super familiar with cats, but my family has told me that she is a specific kind of cat. And I feel like there was a basement in another house that we didn't go down to check out. We'll have to go back and look things over. She's some kind of breed where when she meows, and she meows literally all the time, it sounds like a baby crying. Like, it sounds very human, and it's very disturbing to me. And yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It creeps me out. And she really likes to do this at like 3 in the morning. She will come upstairs, stand outside my door, and meow like someone is strangling her to death. So I don't fully understand. We're really encumbered. Let's take off the dress shirt, and we'll keep the sweatshirt. We're still really encumbered though. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Not super concerned about it. No. Cotton balls. I don't know that cotton balls even have a use in the game, but I always pick them up. Let's check out this particular basement. Is a snake basement. It exploded into chunks of meat. Can we butcher? Oh, that was something. I just saw a chud. One of the sewer mutant things? Chud. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. A human being turned pale and mad from years of underground something. I forget how we viewed the full description before. Underground isolation. Okay. Chud, please don't consume me. How are these dangerous? I don't know how dangerous they are. I don't think I've ever seen one before. Smash him. Bruised chud corpse. Okay. Hopefully there's not like 40 more of them. Yeah, she just stands outside of my room and will gibber. And it sounds like a baby, and it's very disorienting and it pierces you, right? Because you're a human being. Your genetics have trained you to respond to a child in distress, right? You've been literally genetically engineered to care for your children. And so when you hear something like a child and it appears to be in distress, or it sounds like it's in distress, that can really shake you, and it really like pierces you. Like you immediately want to respond and help, and you go out and the cat stands there and looks at you, and you're like, what's going on, cat? And then it turns around and walks away, and it's like, oh, okay, you were just being a dick. That's fine, I guess. That's okay. And then you move on and whatever. So, not a big cat guy. Didn't mean to rant about cats for so long, but I did. So we checked out this store. There wasn't really anything significant. I suppose we could take everything out of here. Did it put it? That's also an improvement. It used to put them on the ground, I think. Oh, and thankfully none of them are milk products, so we actually can take all of this stuff back. What's our inventory? Very full. We're going to head back again. Hopefully at this point I have put music in the background of the game, and so we're not just listening to quiet cricket sounds in the game. Hopefully there's some non-specific royalty-free music playing in the background, but I've never done that before, so I don't know if I can find those things. I'm sure that they must exist, surely. Places for you to get free music for YouTube. So hopefully there's some wicked awesome music playing in the background. Gonna drop our detergent on the tool pile. It's nighttime. Do we wanna? We should continue exploring, even though we're gonna be getting tired soon, because it would be better. Where did I get a double barrel shotgun? I don't remember picking one of them up. We're going to want to explore at night as much as possible. These are tools. Actually, those are crafting materials. Because we're going to sleep mostly during the day. We've refreshed our inventory, so we're going to head back out. I think we're going to go check out these two houses yet. I'm getting a little bored of houses. What else do we got? A pavilion. Pawn shop could be good. And an open sewer, which is concerning to me, because there may be like alligators or more chuds or something over there. What is this? Public garden. A lot of outdoor buildings and a slime pit. I don't remember how dangerous slime pits are. I want to head to this pawn shop, I think. Do we have an ability to cut metal in case we come across a barred window. I don't think we have any metal cutting items. Wood saw. Nope. So that's unfortunate. So the pawn shop, I don't remember. That may be one that has bars on the windows. It may not. But we may not be able to get access to it. I want to be careful here because we haven't seen any of the undead on this side of things. So there may well be a lot of them. And also, I don't remember where the turrets were precisely. Open the door. There you go. Some ammo. Orange soda. What building is this? This is the pawn shop. Every door is locked, even though... Oh, a safe. So we're going to make a note of this. So that when we... I mean, the notes are never very visible, but we might come back here if we find... Oh... Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. So, if we look... Please don't take... So, zombie technicians, for those that don't know, will pull... Definitely need binoculars. That's fantastic. Zombie technicians will pull metal weapons out of your hand. That dude has seen me. I don't know how he saw me and decided to come up here, but he did. So we're gonna sprint away from this guy. Basically, oh, Morning Star. Oh, it must be fake. It feels lighter than it should. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It would have been really great to find a Morning Star. We're gonna sprint loot this as much as we can. Don't need a shield. Sure, we'll take a silver necklace. Please don't bother me, bro. A large tent? No. You know what? We're just gonna go out down here. Stop running. Let's check out the map. We're going to leave them behind if we can. I'm not sure why they spotted me from so far away, given that it's dark now. But they did, so we're going to retreat. There's really nothing more there that we needed. And we're going to check out these two houses, I think. Although I'm now thinking we explored one already. Yeah, we did. Oh, that's this one. Okay. I feel like we explored this one as well, though. Yes, we did. Mark that as explored. We'll head south to the next building. Check this out. Yeah, hopefully there's some sweet music playing in the background, but if not, I do apologize for all the background noise in my home. I do not live alone, and probably will not be living alone in the near future. So, yep, just gotta deal with it. This appears to be an apartment building with two separate apartments. Glass jar, very big glass jar. Peanut butter and... I mean, what is H? PB and H. PB and H. Where's the description? Some damned fool put honey on his peanut butter sandwich. Who in their right mind? Oh wait, this is pretty good. It doesn't sound good. I'm not a big fan of honey. Personally. I don't mind like honey mustard, but when I actually just get honey in something like honey and tea, I'm not a big fan. So that building was a bust. So when the sun comes up, we should reveal a much larger rate. Let's try that again. When the sun comes up, we should have a much larger radius around us revealed now that we have the binoculars. I think, wow, we're a little close to them, I think, the turrets. We're going to head back to base. We're going to eat. We're going to drink. Maybe we'll read a book and then we'll head off for bed, I think. It is almost midnight. So, again, we want to be up mostly at night and then sleep during the day. What do we want for dinner? Well, what's perishable? We have the PB&H, which are now are frozen inexplicably, this is an issue I have with the game currently. Avira, get the fuck out of here. I'm so tired of that. This is an issue I have with the game. Oftentimes you will find things frozen that maybe shouldn't be frozen. Like if I'm actually carrying this food with me in my backpack, why would it be frozen? It would, between my body warmth and like I just don't think a peanut butter and ham, Jesus. I don't think a peanut butter and honey sandwich would necessarily be frozen solid. It might be cold, it might be a little unpleasant to eat, but I don't think it would be so solid that I can't eat it when I'm carrying it with me with my own body heat. Maybe it would. Maybe I'm just a crazy idiot, but I don't. Sometimes that rubs me the wrong way when I grab something and think, oh, I'll just eat that, and then it's frozen solid. Well, we're gonna start a fire anyway, so why don't we just heat up some perishable food? Use our lighter. Start a. Why is that even a separate option? Okay. Activate the pot. So first, let's go to eat and see. Oh, see, and this bothers me too, because it's frozen. I guess it doesn't have an expiration date, but that doesn't allow me to see what would expire. So, like, obviously, the PB&H sandwich is going to expire before a tin can of tomatoes, but a tin can of canned tomato. Do you really need to say canned tomato? Isn't that redundant? Well, anyway, sorry, I'm very scatterbrained sometimes. My point is, obviously this will expire when unfrozen faster than, say, the can would, but that's not displayed anywhere, and so it really is up to you to already kind of have an idea of when they spoil. We do have lunch meat, which is going to go bad relatively soon. We could harvest the cattails and try to make some bread. Do we want to do that? That seems like a lot of work, and it would take water as well. I think we're just going to reheat the PB&H sandwich, which sounds disgusting when you cook it, but we're going to do that. This does not appear to be in any particular order. Where? PB&H sandwich. Defrost and heat up the food. Step away. Nothing to. Apparently that didn't put it in my inventory, which is a little unfortunate. Should be very short. Yep, 1 day. We'll eat that. Oh, it was just one charge. That's my mistake for not realizing. I do think we're going to make bread. I think I'm going to go over and harvest some cattails rather than sit here and try to pick out which foods to eat. I think we're going to go so we can make meat sandwiches because they're among the more perishable items that we have. Unfortunately, there aren't very many cattails, and this is a labor-intensive process. But ultimately, it is a good source of food, of bread. I shouldn't have harvested so many now that I'm thinking about it, because we need to convert them all to flour pretty quickly, and unfortunately the time it takes, the time investment can be a bit much. I also realize I don't know that we have anything to actually do that with. Why? I don't know how to make flour or starch. Well, good, that was a waste. So we're just gonna eat some. It's frozen solid. Fantastic. This is a very tedious process, and because it doesn't display any of this information, I don't even know which of these I want to reheat, because unfortunately these have different nutritional values, and one is like really hated by your guy to eat it, and I don't know which is which, and it doesn't display any of that information. That's very frustrating. So we'll just have to reheat them both, I guess, and see which one is. So, okay. Oh, very unhappy with that. Well, too bad. You're already unhappy anyway. We also need some water. So what we'll do, we'll take the 3-liter jar and we'll swap that out for the plastic jerry can. which we will drop the jar. We will apply the funnel. We will come back here with our new pile of water, which is of course frozen, because why wouldn't it be? So we're going to batch make as much water as possible. Let's just go with 8 for now. Pour it into a container. What do we have? Gallon jar, of course. So we now have water as well. Let's go down here and drink. This is a lot to look at. Where did the water go? Water. There we go. Gallon jug, drink that. Oh, I don't like that I would have to search for it every time. Shouldn't it say hot somewhere? That should be super visible. Is it not here? Did it drop it where I was standing? Is it in my inventory? I don't understand where it got to. The water, gallon jug of hot water is down there. Am I just missing it? Okay. Whatever. Let's walk away from all the pile of items so we can just drink directly. Now we'll drop that here. These rhizomes are not going to be good. They're going to rot before we eat them. That's unfortunate. Drop our ammo. I guess these count as clothing. We'll just drop them. We're going to hang on to the binoculars, of course, because they expand our vision radius on the map, which is very important. Why don't we read something? What do we want to read? We could read for mechanics, some of these mechanics books. We could up our rifle skill. I think this is fabrication. Computer I don't care about. First aid I'm not super concerned about. So what will be most useful for us in the near future? Probably rifleman or birdhouse. We don't have any cooking books. I would like to raise our cooking, so we're just going to read modern rifleman. Expand our window. It's a little difficult to read. Blue against black. Many recipes. It can raise our rifle skill to 1, which I thought we already have. So this is a useless book. Yeah. Just for the recipes. We'll drop the recipe books down here so that they're near our crafting area. So that's unfortunate. Under the hood, maybe. I don't know that we'll need mechanics too soon, but why not? Skills are skills. I just realized that I forgot to add stats through skills to this particular game. Apparently we're out of wood. That seemed to go very fast. It's okay. We'll drop the book. We'll smash some furniture so we have a wood supply for tomorrow or whenever. This is a very resilient table. Okay. 2x4s. Just one 2x4. And 2 2x4s and splintered wood. I suppose we should get all the nails together. Grab them as well. I don't know why this table is so resilient. Drop our 2x4s, drop our splintered wood. I'm gonna have to ramp this. I don't know that the recording is gonna pick up this very faint sound in the background. I may have to amplify the sound somehow. Crafting supplies. And I mean, that's probably gonna do it. We didn't get through very much this particular episode. I am sorry about that. I don't have a lot of control over what buildings spawn around us, and no blankets in this entire building, huh? There's got to be a busted window. There's a busted window. Nope. We're gonna grab the sheets. We're gonna move them up to a bed. There's no interior room with a bed in it, so we'll just put them here and hope that nothing comes to eat us. I'm gonna save, and that's gonna do it, and we'll be back with more Cataclysm in the near future. Thanks for watching.